I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya.
We have now arrested 3 individuals in as many weeks for making threats to shoot up schools.
This time, a 12-year-old boy from Bunnell Elementary was arrested after witnesses told deputies the boy warned multiple students not to come to school tomorrow because he planned to shoot it up. Deputies say the boy admitted to making the threat but said he was joking and appeared apologetic. Sheriff Rick Staley says threats like this are no joke. He pleaded with parents to talk to their kids and let them know their words matter.
Making statements like this is not acceptable behavior. They need to know right from wrong. You need to be the sheriff in your home before we have to be the sheriff of your child. We don't like making these arrests, but we investigate every threat seriously, and if you violate the law, regardless of your intent to just be mouthy and make inappropriate statements, the law doesn't provide exceptions for that.
The boy faces a charge of making a false report concerning the use of firearms in a violent manner. A man is arrested on charges of aggravated assault against a Flagler County Sheriff's deputy. Deputies arrested Clayton Callahan after a violent encounter on Shady Lane Wednesday when they say he threw his cell phone and vape pen at a departmental vehicle. Sheriff Staley.
Deputies did an outstanding job de-escalating the situation and then ultimately arresting the individual that fled after he pulled a knife on a deputy sheriff. This individual is very lucky that we have very well-trained deputies that believe in de-escalation, because he likely and legally could have been shot by the deputy, but instead he went to jail.
Callahan was known to deputies with previous arrests for domestic battery and assaulting a paramedic or firefighter. Home safety inspections have resumed in Palm Coast. John Arking reports.
The Palm Coast Fire Department's resuming home safety inspections through its community outreach programs after suspending them last year due to COVID-19. Residents can request a variety of inspections at no cost to them to be proactive in keeping their homes and families protected, according to Palm Coast Fire Chief Jerry Forte.
When we can get into the homes of folks that need to get some assistance climbing ladders to change out the smoke detector batteries, or checking their homes to see if they're senior safe and they don't have trip hazards, that's a way we're reducing the amount of calls we're going on for people that get injured over the age of 80. Studies show that when you injure yourself or break a hip over the age of 80, there's a high likelihood that it could be a life-threatening injury. And we're trying to get out there and reduce those likelihoods of people doing things that at one point they were able to do without any question. Now they need a little bit more help, and if we can provide that service and keep them off of ladders, that's a good thing for us to do for them.
Forte says that fire inspectors will be following all Centers for Disease Control and Prevention COVID-19 guidelines.
The crews, they've also been inoculated. I think about 70% of our crews are at that protection level, but we're also making sure that we're doing social distancing, we're wearing the mask, we're staying very far back. We're adhering to all the CDC requirements.
To schedule an inspection appointment online, you can visit palmcoastgov.com/fire. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arkin.
Flagler County's Fireflight recently made an appearance at a local high school. Karen Johnson has the details.
Recently, the Fireflight team participated at the EMS Military Expo 2021 held at University High School in Orange City, something it's done for nearly 10 years. Julie Murphy is the Flagler County Public Information Officer. She says students are treated to a flyover by larger military aircraft, but small birds like Fireflight land for an up-close inspection.
And it gives us an opportunity to show off what Fireflight can do. All this was like an EMS and a military expo. You know, a lot of people don't realize, despite its name, all the firefighter capabilities.
Given its many functions, including patient transportation, search and rescue, and law enforcement assistance, people often ask why Fireflight was given its name. It was purchased after the 98 wildfires, the first time in U.S. history that an entire county was evacuated due to wildfire. During those fires, 71 homes were destroyed and another 175 homes were damaged. Since then, countless wildfires have been quashed with the help of Fireflight.
Something that not every county has. We're very fortunate that we've got, both an air ambulance and, a stellar firefighting abilities.
For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.